your thoughts really quickly. What do you think about this one?
Yeah, I think it's going to be really tough if Alternate did their homework and maybe they prepared something for Pride here on their, or anti-strat Pride, but all the way Pride, I would say. I think it's going to be a tough one, but definitely Pride.
Pride, definitely the popular choice here. Everybody's picking it, everybody except for one. There's going to be the pistol round coming in. Alternate Attacks opting for the full armor buy. No defuse kit on their side of things. Laz has got the utility buy for the Pride side. 2 flashbangs and a smoke over for them. They're going to stack their way in towards the radio room. Out towards ramp as well. They've got options to go for, but first contact in form of Mincy. He's going to see if he can try and take down one out towards the ramp area. Taps away, a little bit of tag damage, but not a whole lot coming in so far.
Yeah, it's a really interesting setup coming out of Alternate, and as we can see, already smoke deployed from Luz, one flash, and here goes attack from Pride. Although they stopped for a bit, Reed's not getting that first frag.
2 picks coming for Alternate Attacks. They're going to be falling in a 5-on-3 situation. The bomb has been dropped, but it will be Pride trying to get themselves down over towards the B site. Mincy's challenging and will take down Crispy. Very nicely picked, but it's still a 2-for-1 trade that favors this CT side. Can be one more pick coming in, and it's all falling apart for Pride already. Mincy's going to be able to get one back. It's a 3 versus 2 situation. Favors Alternate Attacks. They're running out of time as well. Bombs down over towards the A site. They've locked that one out pretty nicely with angles being set up over towards the rafters and out towards the vents. So Alternate Attacks, they've pretty much secured this pistol round very well indeed. It's going to be up to the last 30 seconds, and one pick comes in as one falls. The second does falls as Mincy going ham with 3 kills in this round so far, but he can't get a whole lot more. No, he cannot. He falls. And the first round does go to the board of the Germans on the Alternate Attacks.
Great crossfire coming out of Alternate Attacks. I think they were prepared for this kind of a strat coming out of Pride. Even though Pride stopped for a second when they threw that smoke and flash, maybe waiting for Alternate to push through the smoke. Unfortunately, Reed's not getting that first entry frag, and we all saw what happened after. As we can see, money not looking good for Pride. They were forcing 4 Deagles and P250 coming out of Pride, and on the other hand, 4 UMPs and M4.
First picks do come on through. Oscarish takes down Minisi very nicely. Duns, well, does he also get one? No, he doesn't actually tag him up, but he has got the information that there is one out towards the aggressive squeaky angle. Of course, this is a very standard round of force buy coming through on the Pride side. Just the P250s and Deagles armor, a little bit of utility to work with, but not a whole lot. And well, Alternate Attack should have definitely the better buy up and the better advantage going into this next round. A minute to go now. Pride have wasted the clock away a little bit here, looking for a bomb plant at best. But right now, Alternate Attack's just not going to offer it to them as a minute does tick by. One player still back towards the squeaky area, looking to go aggressive, and Pride just trying to take the high ground in this particular case. Look for a pick, look for an opening, and Alternate Attack's just not biting here. 3 players out towards the secret area. Razer going to be taking the bomb, picking it up, and going to go ahead and join them. But once again, Alternate Attacks, they've got the angles locked out very nicely here.
Yeah, and they have 1 flash left coming out of Reeds, so it will be interesting to see where... Okay, unfortunately, they saw him, and Reeds is now in a really bad position, but attack goes on his side, and Crispy with the frag. ESCFN almost with the frag. Morales now gets the frag, gets Crispy. I think he had one more. They saw him, he's so low. Axis coming to help him. Axis needs to find this frag, and he doesn't find it. So it's going to be eco round here for Pride, and I would say okay round for Alternate. They lost only 2 guys, and they can buy up now. As we can see, Oscarish buys that UMP again, and Crispy gets M4. So overall, goodbye for Alternate. On the other hand, pistols.
Yeah, it was going to be a standard round. I kind of expected Alternate Attacks to be able to win that one out in particular, of course, with the SMG and rifle buy. In this one, it shouldn't be any particular difference. Pride, just the pistols, no Kevlar, no utility whatsoever. Going to start things off with 2 picks in the favour of Alternate Attacks, although Pride going to try and back with 2. Razer and Luz getting 2 headshots coming on through. Going to pick up a rifle, and here's the second one dropped. If see if he can try and pick that one up instead. Luz shuts down one more out towards the heaven area. So actually Pride, they will take an advantage until Cyrus shuts it down with 3 kills, $1,800 in the bank, and a very nice 3rd round on the board for Alternate Attacks.
This almost looked like like a round for Pride. I think they did their work. Getting those 3 guns definitely works for Pride. Now I think Alternate is in tough situation. They can be reset if they lose this round. So this is one of the important rounds here for both teams actually. If Pride gets that yard control, and as we can see, yeah, a lot of bombs here for Alternate, but they're spending them so fast here. Tizian already with the nade, coming to the hut, red, and this is kind of slow play we saw from Pride, even though they almost always go for those controls on outside, and Reed's already with the frag.
First pick goes to the favor, and it's going to be one more coming in for Alternate Attack, so they will trade nicely. Ricks are going to go falling. 4-on-4 situation, 3 rifles and an SMG in play for the CT side. 4 AKs coming out for Pride as well. They've kind of got this one locked out. I mean, he's going to be able to get one to Okarish, and Mauler's going to try and take one down, looking for a second. Exis is going to be able to get one onto Crispy. So Saracen now going to be left alone in a 1 versus 4 situation. Not a whole lot you can do here, and Exis will just peek out for the double. Pride will have their first round on the board, and that one just kind of fell apart very, very quickly for Alternate Attacks.
Yeah, immediately after Pride got that control of yard, Alternate couldn't do anything. They had the good crossfire, but unfortunately better aimers on Pride this round won them that round. And as I said, Alternate now in problems with the money because they lost those 3 guys in that previous round, and 2 before that. So as we can see, USP's Eagle on no face, if I'm not mistaken. ECPN, if I read that correctly on the website, I think it's no face backwards, but I'm not sure. Okay, Axis getting digged.
Yeah, Crispy tapping away with the USP, actually takes 25 HP down on Axis. Reds are going to take Crispy down. And, well, I mean, it's actually a decent round coming on through on the Alternate Attack side. They're getting picks and trades, so considering they only have pistols to work with and literally nothing else, it's not that bad coming on through. Cyrus is going to have himself an AK to work with, but Luz going to see if he can try shut that one down before it gets any further, and he will do so with a nice double kill. ECFN, not much he can do in this case. Minicy going to take him out of the action and bring Pride a second round. An expected second round, but Alternate Attacks did do a fair amount of damage on the Pride side. Nothing they can't recover from, but still signs of life still definitely oozing from these CT egos.
Yeah, and Pride has a good amount of money on their players. Even though, before we get to start, as you can see, guys, you have a giveaway going on right now for Rising Stars League. So you can go to bit.ly/Rising Stars League and you can win the X-Racer chair, mouse pads, keyboards, and so on. So go surely go check that out. Again, control from Pride on the yard. They have only 1 guy there. 1 guy is helping from the main. Frisbee in this situation, he needs to get at least 1 frag or he is going to be overrun by the players from Pride. Molly coming out again from Reeds at the same spot. They are unsure of that position. Good flash, but Morel's hiding. Oh, nice headshot. And again, same story for Pride. They got that control and immediately clean up.
Yeah, 3 easy picks coming in. Luz done a 12 HP, but he's got a double kill, so he's done his work. And now it's going to be up to on attacks, and they're 2 on 3. Okarish actually going decent. Takes down 2 players, of which they've still only got 1 on 12 HP on the Pride side. So it's a 3 versus 2. Cyrus is going to try and mack into a 2 on 2. Spots out Luz and takes him done. So now it's down to a double kill coming in for both players left alive on the Alternate Attack side. A 2-on-1 situation. That's going to leave the last Pride player alone. Let's try and pick up the bomb, try and get it down on the site. 35 seconds on a clock here. And right now, Alternate Attacks. Well, I mean, they're sitting pretty nicely here. They're going to predict the A site push coming in, and it's actually not going to be the case. It actually will be Okarish speaking out to take 1 pick, and he knows it's going to be out towards Secret. He's going to go rotate and try to take down the B site, but it's got like 15 seconds. I don't know if he has enough time to get the bomb down here.
Definitely has time, but I think he's probably dead up. Oh, he found the smoke, so maybe a bomb plant. Nope. Sarsen denies that. I actually don't like that play from Pride. They had 3 more guys in that trade, or even not trading, alternate, losing 3 guys on outside, and they decided to go for those heroic plays, and 1 by 1. And as we saw, Sarsen getting 2 frags, and they're back on even. and only one guy left for Pride. He couldn't actually do anything. Maybe a bomb plant in that situation would be perfect for Pride. As you can see, Exodus is now only on Deagle. And Minis, really aggressive play coming out of smoke.
A bit of a broken buy from the Pride side, regardless of winning that round. Oh, sorry, losing that round, excuse me, but of course doing some serious damage. Crispy going to take one down. Luz going to see if he can try him back. And Okarish there with the trades, back to a 4-on-3, a 2-for-1 to the favor of the German team. And now Pride will start to move their way back down towards Secret. 2 players. Bombs on its way there, back behind the red box. Will cross successfully. Ultimate attacks. They've got a good read on this. They've got 2 players out towards vents. ECFN is going to get all the information. He's going to hear at least 2 sets of footsteps and will call it out to his teammates, of which some will go ahead and rotate. Crispy is back towards the ramp area. No scope has popped out the glass, so they have the information on what guns are over there. And with the utility running on through, they're going to have a general read on how many players are down towards this site, as it will be the 3-man execution going on through. ECFN drops the bomb. Okarish comes in from the side of the squeaky door to take down one more. And a spray coming in from Crispy should just be enough to close it out. 2 kills for him. And a 5th round on the board for Alternate Attacks.
Yeah, I like the way Alternate Attacks is playing this one. Even though they lose the control of Yard, they immediately rotate 2 guys to B, because they know if Pride goes down, that's the only place they can plant the bomb. Pride had an idea to smoke both of the sides of the ramp immediately and smoke bomb plant, but unfortunately Sarsen already in position. Crispy was there, and ESFN denying that bomb plant. As you can see now, equal round here for Pride. Crispy gets 2 frags. Ritz already close to main. I don't think he didn't saw the guy on Cat. So maybe sneaky play coming out of Ritz. Now definitely saw him. Yeah, Ritz getting that frag. Sersen goes down. At this point, even if they get a bomb plant or maybe take one more gun down, it's going to be a successful eco round for Pride.
Yeah, Pride at least able to trade pretty effectively. And I like this kind of play where even on eco rounds you can still manage to keep things very, very competitive. For Alternate Attacks, this is definitely going to be one of their particular weak points, as we are going to see another challenge coming through. There's an AK in the hands of a Razer. We'll get tagged down at 64 HP, but does get some kills. Might see if he can take a pick. A nice headshot comes in onto Tizian. And now the T side will have control of the A site. They'll plant the bomb. They'll set up a decent after plant here. One coming in from the hell is Luz to take down ECFN. And one more coming in from Okarish shuts him down. And a 3rd round will be on the board for the Polish Pride. 5-3 now. Alternate Attacks still in the lead. They should be able to get themselves a buy up here. Just about 2 players fairly low on their money side, but it still could be a decent force if they decide to go for it. Or maybe they could go for an eco or a quasi.
I would agree with force, but it looks like they don't want to stretch this one out. They want to go safe and get all the guns in the next round. I said bomb plant for Pride would be good, but they got that round pretty easily after they got those 2 kills on Yard. Now, again, Pride round after round going for that fast control of the Yard, and as we can see, smokes already on place, flashes on the place, and Morels, if he managed to sneak in here in main, he can make a lot of troubles here for Alternate. Not just don't go through smoke, please. Okay, Laz gets 1 frag. ECFN. Let's see if he can find the frag. He gets 1. He gets 2, but gets traded immediately by Luz. Only player alive here for Alternate. Oskarish. I don't think he's going to be...
Oskarish.
Yeah, maybe
if he can take down...
If
I was going to say, if he can take down one of these rifles, then that'll just be, you know, all in all, a great eco round from Alternate Attacks, as he will actually take down the first. I think he actually might go for a retake here. This would be very interesting from him. Molotov out, no Kevlar on his side. But still the AK in hands. Again, once again, saving will just be great for them. I mean, taking down 3 players of the Pride side and just able to run away with that much with an AK on their side. Perfectly done, but looks like he's actually going to go challenging. No, he will back off and try and prompt out another exit frag, which would be devastating to the Pride economy, as it looks like he may just pick it up. He's going to get a 2nd kill. So now Luz just to try and rotate back towards T-spawn. In fact, Oskarish actually might even just run straight into his crosshairs. This might not even be that bad. They're going to encounter each other. And the knife comes out just at the last second. But he will not find that last frag. They will hold their angles pretty effectively. And a 5-4 coming in to the favor of Alternate Attacks.
Yeah, and that's a good save for Oscarish. I think they can definitely force by now. As we can see, he already dropped that AK to Tizian, and he was the only guy with 1.5k in the bank. So definitely a great save coming out of Oscarish, and amazing 2 frags for him. As you said, the economy of Pride is not looking so good, even though they have AWP on Menis here. Maybe he finds the frag. Pride didn't do this every round. Oh, nice look. And Tizian is already prepared for that one.
Tizian just spotting out the information, and Squeaky Door just shuts down one. And it looks like Pride will try and back with another. No, we're going to go falling onto ECFM, but oh my god, look at Oscarish. 2 nice kills to line up the spray down. X is going to come back and take down one, but he's traded so effectively in what could have been the monster play to take alternate attacks past the edge. May just end up being so. They are trading, but it leaves them in a 1 versus 3 situation. Last man alive for the Pride side is held back towards the CT side of the map. Bombs in control of alternate attacks, and this one should just be another easy round for the German side. He makes his way into Hell, and Crispy and Co have already rotated to watch out any angle that he can try and approach from. This one should just be a round on the board for alternate.
Oh, what timing here for Morales. He didn't see that, but he's ready for him. Crispy in this position definitely gets a frag. I like the idea from Pride going or switching up the pace and going ramp this round, but as you said, they already had a guy. I don't remember. Was it ECFN on ramp with the 2 kills on Tizian?
I think it was ECFN.
Yeah, I know it's FAMAS, and I forgot for a second who was there.
Either
now,
way.
Pride going back to what worked? Or maybe not.
I was going to say, it worked for a round. It's not going to work for this one, as ECFN and Crispy going to close it out with 3 kills between themselves. Now 2 left alive, 1 left alive. This round just got shut down so quickly by the CT side, and it's going to be the final kill that comes in. Not a man falls for the Germans. A 7-4 scoreline. And Pride have got such a broken economy. It's got to be an eco coming out here, otherwise it's not going to work out well for this T side whatsoever.
Alternate was prepared for that one immediately. They now had 3 guys outside and 1 was aggressive, and looks like Pride wasn't prepared at all. Even though I thought, okay, maybe they're going back to what worked at the beginning and that aggressive play on yard. Looks like Alternate that round prepared their anti-strat. Now we see 3 guys inner. Serson can get definitely this frag. This is equal round for Pride. Definitely a cleanup for alternate attacks. Serson with the 3 frags. Only Minis left. They did really well with those pistols in the previous rounds. Unfortunately, this one didn't work out.
8-4 now. And I mean, that was just another standard eco from Pride. There's not much they could have really done there. At best, they're probably looking for a bomb plant, and that's probably all they're looking to find in that case. They aren't going to find it in, particularly here, so that's going to leave them with a bit of a weird buy coming in. The full AKs will come out, but they've got a limited amount of utility. No single man on the T side has a full set. It's only going to be smokes and flashbangs, which will be used towards the outside area. Try and fake out that general direction. Meanwhile, the rest of Pride will start moving their way in towards the hut and towards the A side. That's going to leave them with very little utility to execute here. So TC and Co should have themselves in with a decent chance here. He's back towards Squeaky Door, tapping away. Almost like a wallbang, but it's not going to happen so far as 2 picks apiece come in. A 3 versus 3 as the bomb should go down on the site in just a moment here. It will go down planted for a main here. And alternate attacks up for a retake, I think for the first time in, well, a very long time. Yeah, it's not a single retake that's coming from the alternate attack side that has been successful, and Pride now going to see if they can try and hold it out for a little bit longer. 2 coming in from Heaven, 1 coming in from Radio Room. Oscarish takes down 1, and 2 more going to come in from Pride. However, it's going to leave him alone in a 1-on-2 situation. This one should be shut down as the frag grenades land. And Mauler's in, takes it down for the final kill of the round. A 3K for him, and Pride will have their 5th.
Yeah, Minis had great rotation coming out of Heaven and getting 1 kill, even though Morales got the 2nd. I think he he gave a lot of information to his teammates. Oscarish, I thought for a second that he has a really good position when he killed Exus, but unfortunately he decides to go through that cut and gets punished immediately. They knew where he is coming from, and that was easy kill at the end for Pride. 5 rounds for Pride on their T side, not looking too shabby. Now full execute on outside, full smokes, but Crispy with the nice frag coming out from Crispy, but I don't think Tizian needs to pick here, just because they have one-man advantage. Now easy attack for Pride on B side. Rotation is kind of slow for Alternate, but ECFN already sneaking out of Lens.
He's got a good position here. His 3 players are going to peek out until he takes the first. Will he find the second? He loves that sprays away and takes him out of the action. A 3 versus 3 is Pride. They trade once again, and one more will come in. Oscarish falls. Crispy gets one back to a 2-on-2 situation. Luz sprays away and takes down Syson. Now Crispy going to be left alone with an AWP in his hand. Peeks out, looks for a pick, but it's not going to happen because Luz flicks and sprays him down with a 3K in the round. 8-6. Pride will very nicely even up this deficit, and with the next round coming in from alternate attacks, it doesn't even look like that bad of a chance for an 8-7 scoreline here. Pride are going to be fighting tooth and nail to get the best that they can.
Pride needs to slow down a bit now, just because Alternate doesn't have that much money, and as we can see, they have only 2 M4s, Deagle, FAMAS, and Mag. Definitely, but Morel's going for that aggressive play again. He gets punished, but Reeds, Luz, both of them get the frag. Surson as well. Now Tizian, really aggressive position, gets punished by Laz again. 2 frags for him.
We can see once again just the even trades coming out from both sides. Finally, Ritza comes on through and picks one to the favor of Pride, but it still leaves Cyrison a force to be reckoned with. Top fragger on his team. It's not going to do well in a 1 versus 2 as he gets double peaked from both sides, the front and the back, and gets shut down. Pride will have their 7th, so all in all, a very good T-side half from the Polish boys.
Definitely, I would agree. 7 rounds on T-side is more than enough in my books. Even though I did not see alternate attacks play this nuke so often, and I didn't see their T side. Even I would say their city side was okay-ish, but they were surprised 2 or 3 rounds by aggressive plays coming out of Pride and their executes on yard. For now, 5 Kevlars for alternate attacks and 5 Kevlars for Pride. No defuse if it comes to retaking the site.
Here we go. Going to be on towards the side. ECFN gets the first. Oscarish going to pick one back, and finally Pride will get 2 in the form of Exus and Mincy, who get both the top fraggers of the alternate attack side. Crispy going to try and back take 1 and a second. Nicely done. Shots down the Pride. Retake leaves Exus alone in a 1 versus 3. 1 headshot's coming on through, but I mean, 27 HP versus 2 players with 100 HP who have their shots on point. It's going to be very unlikely, if not impossible, for him to win this one as he peeks out towards the rafters. Oscarish flicks him on and takes the headshot to bring a 9th round to the alternate attacks side.
Alternate attacks did the same thing Pride wanted to do, except Pride had the smoke and 2 flashes. I think Alternate kind of caught off guard Pride on their positions on A side, and amazing headshots by Oscarish, giving them that round. Now force buy for Pride, 1 UMP, 5.7, 2 CZs and a Deagle. And that goes that Deagle. Amazing headshot on Sarsen.
Good start for Pride at least. Once again, we're going to see that force buy put some damage on the board. At the very least, alternate attacks able to trade it right back out again. So back to a 4-on-4. And now alternate attacks will start the roll over. The domino effect taking down Luz, and the next few frags should just come in very easy for alternate attacks here. Got themselves presence towards outside and back towards T-spawn. And Pride, well, one player at least on the side tries to go aggressive towards the secret and out towards actually the radio room area as well. So all in all, they've got themselves some good angles. If alternate attacks go a little bit too aggressive and don't really pay attention, then this one could fall apart. But all in all, I'm just thinking that there should be another a T round on the board for them as they will make their way in towards the A site. And smokes will go out to cover off the plant here as it will go down. No one's in heaven, so no one can defend from that angle. Both players are going to be coming in from the radio room and hut area. And one outside, just waiting to get himself into position here.
I don't think they're prepared for Crispy. He was on the roof. Morales gets the first frag. Tizian gets the frag in return. ECFN kills Morales. Only Axis left, and he's going to get punished. Amazing stuff from Alternate. Definitely deserved this one. 10 to 7, and Pride on another eco. This will definitely be a great start for Alternate. 11 rounds. 5 more to go if they win this one. We saw what Pride can do with those pistols. Maybe they surprise us again.
And well, just the pistols is all they're going to have to work with. Not even upgrades. Well, sorry, one upgrade. I should correct myself on that particular front. P250 and USPSs, but other than that, nothing to work with. No utility, no armor. On paper, this should just be another round in the favor of alternate attacks because they've got the head armor, so they can deal with the hits. The only player that's going to be a particular problem is Moralazine. In this particular case, it will be Razer that goes falling first. 5-on-4 situation. Pride, well, they'll play carefully. You can see Luz just playing Ring of Roses with another T player right behind him. Ooh. It will be Cyrus that takes down another one out towards the spawn. 5-on-3. ECFN gets one. Oscarish looking for one more out towards heaven. We'll shut him down. That leaves a 5-on-1, and well, not much he can really do here. This P250 in play. Back towards radio room. But he's not going to find it. Headshots come in. All 5 of alternate attacks stay alive. Money farming coming on through with the Mac 10. And that's Oscarish, $9,600. But 11 to 7 now. This deficit is starting to grow on Pride. So this buy round needs to start working here.
I think this is, if Oscar doesn't upgrade this Mac 10 at this, I think this is going to be a really fast round for Alternate. Maybe put him first to get those frags and get that money. For now, Pride with 2 guys outside, Luz and Minis. Seems like it's going to be control of yard for alternate attacks here as well. So far they had their defaults prepared for this nuke. I'm really interested to see what they have prepared in terms of executes, and it's already good stuff coming out of alternate. Minis totally locked down behind these smokes. They definitely can hear Oscarish that he's moving to secret. Really quiet alternate for now. And ECFN gets spotted immediately.
Despite that, however, tag trades is all they're going to find, and now it will be alternate attacks moving on through to try and shut down as many as they can. One pick comes in, Oscarish goes falling, ECFN takes down another. Back to a 4-on-4 with the trades, of course, 50 seconds on the clock. The bomb should go down on this B site. X is watching out for one, out towards radio room, is going to get shut down. And now alternate attacks on the back foot for this after plant, and low amounts of health on ECFN may come into severe amounts of problems here with Cyrus getting one, getting the second, as they just basically pour into the bottleneck at this point. Crispy also going to defend from the outside halls. See, going to go falling, and X is now going to be left alone in a 1-on-3 situation with an M4 in his hand, starts to peek onto the site. But ECFN still holding face towards the left-hand side. No defuse going to, it's got to go quick. He's out of time and he's out of life, as alternate attacks will take their 12th against Pride's 7.
Hit right. That was some nice stuff coming out of Axis, but unfortunately he didn't have a defuse in that round, only smoke and flash. And not getting that defuse, of course. Now, again, equal round, maybe evening that money for Pride. Almost every player up to 2K. And this should be another easy round for Alternate. I think their T side for now is far better. On the other hand, Pride should have rotated their players much more faster, and Crispy gets that first frag. Minis is already down. 3 players left for Pride with Kevlar. So maybe they can put some damage here for Pride. Tizian gets 1 frag, but immediately gets traded.
Touch coming away with the P250 of Moralazine, still tapping away. He's got 1 kill, but he's got no Kevlar, so all right now, it should just be up to on their text to clean up the pieces here. 1 versus 3. 1 headshot to come in, taps away, gets 1, misses the other, and it finally will be Crispy to close it out. 13 to 7. Alternate attacks dominating Pride right here. And all right, now they've got the 4-round loss bonus. But this next buy-up should be very difficult for them, and it's going to be one that they need to kind of win. Because after this, most likely Eco, most likely Alternate Attacks taking their 15th round, and what would be a disastrous CT side from Pride will come into effect.
Yeah, and the Alternate Attacks full of money. Like, they have 13k on two of their players because they didn't lose that many players in those full buy rounds and on ecos. Even though they lost 3 guys at that previous round, it doesn't affect them that much. And they left that ramp to Alternate Attacks, and Crispy already with the frag. And rotation needs to come in here for Pride. Axis trading Crispy really well. Morales gets that frag, so 3 on 4.
Favors Pride here. 1-man advantage for them. So finally they will start to get some momentum on the board. That's about to change as Oscarish takes him down. Luz, oh, on the door, tags up ACFN. Finally manages to take him down, but they got the bomb plant, so now Pride is going to be a retake coming on through. They've got some good angles. They've just got to find out where Cyrusson is playing from. I think they know generally where he is. Heads get spotted out, and Moralzin takes one down. Luz gets the other, and now Pride will have their 8th. Finally, after about 5 rounds, they will have that one together. But this next one, well, it's going to be the final hurdle for them. If they can get this one, they will be sorted for, well, a little bit here, unless Alternate Attacks can shut them down and give them the reset, and then that will prove to be very bad news for Poland.
Yeah, I really love that play coming out of Luz. He gets that drag on the bomb planter, and he doesn't overextend and waits for his teammates to make that one frag and distract the last opponent. And he knew where the last one was, or kind of expected him to be in the vents. That seemed like definitely at the beginning round for Alternate Attacks, but some pushes of their players made it easy for Pride on that 21st round. Now Alternate going for that round that worked previously with the control of Yard, with all the smokes and flashes. It will be interesting to see if Pride maybe adapted to it. Minis last time was with, and okay, Axis gets the first frag, Morales gets the second, ECFN gets the one, that's all he can find. Axis trades him immediately, Laz gets that frag, and only Crispy left in 1-4. He will not get even reads, so amazing play coming out of Pride here.
Pride just cleaning things up and shutting things down so quickly there. So many picks came in towards their favor. Alternate Attack struggling to trade. And eventually, it just got too much. Attacks, 13-9. We'll have another buyback into this round. The full AK is coming out. The full sets of utility out for everybody else on that side. Pride, meanwhile, they have an AWP in play, and this is actually something we haven't seen out of them so far, so definitely a big investment that could go against them if they're not careful. They have got a fair amount of money stored in the bank, so it might not work out the same way. However, look at all this utility being tossed over towards the outside area. They're going to try fake it once again. Something they've tried before, something that worked to a semi-extent. Question is, will Pride read onto it this time? Stacking themselves into hut. It looks like it's going to be an A-push.
Yeah, Luz with the one frag that Easy gets immediately. Axis and Reeds both get those frags, and only Crispy again left in that situation, 1-on-4, and he gets punished as well. Minis gets that frag, so amazing hold yet again by Pride, killing all of their guys. And now I think Crispy was in really tough position at that time, only threw a molly through the roof and flashes. Unfortunately, good crossfire from Pride to stop that play from Alternate Attacks, and now Alternate Attacks in a bit of problems with the money.
Only the Deagles out for them, P250s and Tech 9s. Other than that, this T side not going to have a whole lot of chances here, as already the first pick comes on through from Pride, and well, it's just a meat grinder all over again. They will start to roll on through some headshots and tags and frags and kills on their side. All the X is taking one more down, and 2 players remain alive. Although Cyrus is still going to be able to pick one back, but it's just all up to Crispy to try and defend the bomb plant. It's not going to happen today. It will be the 11th round on the board for Pride. So finally, the CT side is coming in to effect for the Polish team. And although Alternate Attacks got themselves a bomb plant, it was not much to be. This next round is going to give them lots of money to work with here. how much are they going to make to effect?
I'm not really sure how he managed to sneak his way into ramp and plant that bomb. That's a huge success for alternate attacks in that round. I think they only wanted to get that bomb plant. As we can see, this is full of the fullest buys for alternate attacks. Not having that AWP, but they have full utility coming into this round. On the other side, Pride has it as well, and Minis changed his position and goes for the really fast peek towards Radio Room. And he can get this one frag. Oh, nice flick from Minis and gets that frag on Tizian. Already a man advantage into this round. Minute and 30 seconds for alternate attacks to maybe get this round. One man down, it's going to be really tough. But they already have all those smokes for Yard again.
Yeah, one man advantage for Pride here, and all the information is going to be reading on towards that garage area. They'll call it out. They'll know it's going to be aggression towards Hell, and X is going to use that to his advantage. Tags down ECFN, 48 HP on him. And Pride will reposition themselves to anticipate whatever push that can come out here from alternate attacks. Exus gets one back towards the Hell area, drops the bomb as well, and that's already fallen apart. Pride, they have the best information in the world. 2 versus 5 coming in. Alternate attacks are definitely on the back foot, and as Moralzin going to come in from the back and takes down Crispy. This one all falls apart. Cyrezin, last man alive, 1v5, back towards Hell, gets peeked on by the AKs and AWPs. He will take one with him, looks for a second onto Luz, but sprays away, and the wall bang comes on through. 12 rounds on the board for Pride, as alternate attacks will struggle to get themselves back on the board on this T side.
Nice play coming out of Minis, switching up the pace and goes for that fast control of Radio Room and gets even the frag. On the other hand, Axis really confident on Hell and gets 2 frags. And I like that play of coming out of Morels, just tapping away the guy on Cat, not even like for 1 second stressing out. He gets that frag pretty easily. Now Minis goes for that fast control again, but Tizian, amazing 2 headshots.
And now whoa, my God, Exus sprays down all the remaining players of the T side. So just when you thought alternate attacks have the advantage, Exus comes up with that 3 kills. Shut them down immediately on that one player, and now Cyrezin gonna be left alone in a 1 versus 2 situation. Rizard knows pretty much where he is, so he will start to peek his way onto site. Bombs in control of Pride, so just the one man, and they will play Ringer Rosies. They go completely opposite directions down towards the B site. I mean, what can you really do from here? He's got to go up towards ramp. He's got to get this bomb. He's got a minute to do so. I mean, does he have enough time to get all this done? And as slowly as he's acting, does he have enough time to go ahead and try it? Or is he just going to save, which actually he might end up doing so here?
Well, in this situation, I definitely think Exus, or Reeds, excuse me, definitely hurt him. He can maybe try to get 1 frag, but looking at the positions of Reeds and Exus, I don't think he's going to be winning this round at all. 30 seconds or 25 seconds now, and Reeds is already prepared for Sarson and gets that frag. 13-13. Pride gets themselves on the board. Now I think this is the first round where they can take that advantage and maybe even reset alternate attacks to not have money at all. Yeah, they have money loss bonus. They can definitely go for some quasi buys with the smokes and maybe 1 Molotov, but it's going to be really tough. 2 AWPs now for Pride.
Yeah, double op setup. Seen very little of the AWP play during this matchup, so we'll see how well they play it. There is one back towards the ramp area. Can he make it work to effect? He's going to go ahead and back off instead as well. The rest of the team just start to swarm over there. Exus gets one. He's traded out very, very quickly here as the challenge goes on back towards Ramp Room and Hell. Players rotating on through very, very slowly to try to set up a backstab. They don't want to give the game away too quickly. As Pride, their lead is resting on the shoulders of this round. On attacks, well, I mean, their economy is resting on the shoulders of this round. Very little amounts on their side, $1,500 at most, with the full round loss bonus. Pride, and right now we're teetering on the edge of a potential match point depending on who wins this round here.
Yeah, it looks like for now alternate attacks slowing down for a bit, waiting maybe for Pride to get some aggressive picks, and Minis gets first one. He needs to get help from Reeds, and Reeds gets that bomb down. Now they know where Sarsen is, and Reeds playing this smart, losing great position, gets that kill, and only Sarsen again looks like this guy and Frisbee definitely left in those 1v something situations. Sarsen gets that kill with the nade, but that's all he got. 25 frags for him, definitely doing good here for alternate attacks, but not enough it seems. On the other
14.
hand,
I was going to say 14 to 13. Pride sitting on an absolute mountain of money. And alternate attacks just with the AKs and Galils. Definitely a hard buy and definitely going to be a crucial round for them because this one could be Pride's match point. You see where they do go out towards the outside, up towards the top of the rafters. And one out towards hut. Alternate attacks. They need a round here. They need to make this round work as the smokes will pour out towards the outside area. Minisi, can he find the kill? We're not going to be offered to him. Instead, alternate attacks will try and they get some aggression towards outside and hut for that matter.
He should definitely hear Minisi in that position, but great play coming out of Sarsen. Again, gets that frag or lose. Reeds gets punished. Reeds needs to get at least one more frag, and Minis gets one frag. He overextends with the pistol, and that will be 14-14. Fast round coming out of alternate, and they get that round. Now this is probably the most important round of this map. If alternate lose this one, they will be on a reset, and they will not have money to buy at all. As we can see, same story for Pride. They only have 5,000 in excess, and other players are there with 1K, $500. So let's see if alternate has something maybe prepared for this situation. They always go for those smokes on yard, and it worked really well in that last round. Now Crispy shooting those windows, preparing that execute once again, and we see alternate sticking to what worked last round.
And this round could potentially spell out who is going to take the victory here. Of course, both economies looking shaky after Pride's huge investment in the last one doesn't come up to the full return. And now one AWP will be out for them. Alternate attacks getting some aggression towards the outside of the CT side. There's one pick coming in. He misses the AWP shot. Goes for the second flick and finally picks it up. And now they have the information on where he is. And Pride are now going to start rotating and picking in the kills right there. Oscarish getting X's back, but it's a 2-for-1 trade. And Pride, they have the advantage on what would seem to be a very shaky start. And this is going to be able to get himself back in control here. Crispy, Tizian, and Oscarish now together, trying to see if they can land one. No, it's going to be Mincy that takes him down. Double kill. And now the bomb back towards Hell. Could go to B, could go to A. Have got themselves a decent amount of map control against Pride, but even so, a 2-on-4 situation. This round is looking so unlikely for alternate attacks here as Crispy gets one, looks for the second, actually sprays down another. So now we're back to a 2-on-2 situation as Luz sprays, takes one, looks for the second and drops the bomb. Pride have match point and alternate attacks are absolutely broken. There is no chance, I don't think, of them able to bring this match up here. It should be a 16-14 to Pride. A very close scoreline here.
Yeah, Luz in that situation more favorable position, and this was amazing headshot by Crispy on a replay. At this point, Luz making that play for Pride, getting them to 15 rounds, but yet again, alternate attacks were always good with those pistols, so I would not sign them off. Here they have 3 Tech 9s, Deagle, and as we can see, Galil on Askarish. And they have something fast prepared for Pride. They only have Luz and Reeds on the side. And they both fall down.
Oh my god. Oh my god. It's a 2-on-4. Just when I signed them off, just when I committed the round of victory to Pride, like you said, those pistols can still be so deadly. Pop Flash coming in, he's down to 6 HP. Coming flash his way on through. Tizian's going to take the kill. Morel's in, last man alive, 1 versus 4, out towards heaven. We'll pick for 1 kill, but he's not going to find a single one. We're going out overtime. It's 15-15. Alternate attacks against my own prediction. Shut the whole thing down and bring it to MR3.
Yeah, I actually didn't expect that alternate has these kind of executes prepared for those force buys, for full buys. I'm kind of surprised, even though I used to see them on cash and they were aggressive and stuff. Now, these kind of alternate, I really like. I like those executes. I'm always the fan of those executes. So far, this match delivering. Now, both teams with the full buys. Nice on that AWP. He didn't go for those aggressive picks when he got caught off guard from alternate attacks. Maybe he needs to go for them again. Nexus. They didn't expect him from this position, and Loz already falls down.
First pick to the favor of alternate attacks, and Pride, while struggling to trade this time. We're talking about how both these teams are so good at training, and well, right now it's not working out for them. They'll be down a man on the CT side. Finally, the trade does come in eventually. Cyrusson goes falling, Exodus out towards the outside area. Gonna see if he can try and spot out anything like here. They're all in towards the B side. Rinza getting Oscarish back to a 3-on-4. Tizian gets one. Trades come back. AWP chimes in as well. So now Tizian left alone 1 versus 3. Sprays down the low HP player. And now is back to, well, actually a decent clutch situation. We'll spot out one more and spray him away. Flashbang will come out. Will it catch him off though? No, instead he's just going to go ahead and back away instead. The bomb's in his control though. So Pride definitely in control of this one right here.
Yeah, now in this situation, Tizian, he can get the bomb and maybe even get a bomb plant if he gets... Yeah, Morels is definitely... These guys definitely playing this really well for Pride. They're waiting for Tizian to plant that bomb. Morels should go out of that vents now. Goes out and he gets the frag. Tizian falls down, and that will be 16th round for Pride. I want to remind our viewers that they have a big giveaway going on. So as you can see on the bottom right, you go to bit.ly/RisingStarsLeague and you can win the X-Tracer chair. You can win headphones, mouse pads, keyboards, mouse, and so on and so on. So definitely go check that out. Maybe even win something. If you win the X-Tracer chair, I'll send you my address and you can send it to me. No worries.
I was going to say, I'll enter the competition myself and try for the chair. Great stuff. I need to change this one out. It's like absolutely tearing and everything. But enough about chairs. Let's talk about Counter-Strike, because the AWP is out for Pride. And this is going to hold on to that one. And the AK is out for alternate attacks, as they will once again get the utility out towards the outside and red box. A strategy that's worked for them, well, one yes, one no. They have got aggression towards other areas of the map as well. Actually, the AWP is completely smoked off here, so not a whole lot of vision to work with. One player back towards Secret. Actually, this one can fall apart so quickly. He peeks out, drops the bomb, has the information. And the first pick goes to the favor of Pride. Alternate attacks yet to trade so far. They're still waiting back. Still got one player out towards the radio room. This could come across in the crossover here. A minute to go now as Axis trades one more. Sorry, just continues the aggression and domination, and now the rest of the CTs will just close things out. A 3K from Morales in, and Crispy going to be left alone in a 1 versus 5. Can he find anything? Taps away, picks up one headshot, looks for the second, but Luz peeks out and shuts him down. 17 rounds on the board for Pride. 2-0 so far in this overtime, and alternate attacks. Well, their economy is okay, so they should have a buyback here, but if this was the case that they invested into that AWP, which they have been pretty reluctant to do so, they will have nothing to go with in this one. The utility is going to be fairly limited, and Pride have themselves a very nice buy.
Yeah, I think Morales played that round perfectly. In my books, that gets one frag, then goes in a more passive position, gets that one, immediately changes position again and gets the third. So amazing play coming out of Morales in that round. Now Minis goes for that fast control of ramp. Now in radio room, really aggressive here. Pride alternate attacks goes for that execute yet again, and here it goes. Minis sees the gun and he gets that frag. Amazing stuff for Minis.
Now we're down to a 4-on-4 as Oscarish gets Luz. Nicely done. There's still one more CT on site, and they'll deal with it with a double. Looking for a triple. He's not going to find it just yet, but they're trading so effectively. Crispy able to get him right back. Exus comes in from the back and takes down Cyrusson. Crispy left alone in a 1 versus 2. Sprays away with a close range AWP. 2 kills in his favor. Exus back towards main. The bomb will go down. He has the information on where he is. So now the retake has to come through. Defuse kit, so he's got time. He's got a smoke and a Molotov as well. But Crispy just going to give him the 1v1, which he may just win their 21 HP. And now
Molotov.
The CT player, he's got a Molotov. You're right about that, but Still going to be a close quarters combat situation here. He's going to actually use that. He might try and tap it on through towards the radio room. Not going to happen. Instead, Crispy peeks in from the right-hand side and frags him down to bring a 16th round to Owen. Attacks the Pride will not be gifted their match point so early on in the overtime.
I don't think Minis should have shot through that hut. He gave up his position and gave easy frag at the end. Maybe if he got that no scope in hut, but not working out for him at the end. Crispy clutching that round. Amazing stuff from him. Sarsen and Crispy so far playing really well for alternate attacks. Now Crispy on that AWP. They surely know that Pride is going again for that early control of yard. And I think they're already preparing for those smokes. Morels holding one smoke already. Crispy in great situation here and gets that frag. Tizian already with the frag on Minis. So 2-man advantage at the start of the round.
Great for Owen attacks already. AWP out for them. Like I said, they've been reluctant to use it, so now that they've got it out, it's starting to make some impact frags. A kill for Crispy already. Will he find the second? Last time he was here? Last time I remember he was here. Last time someone was here, they whiffed the shot, but this time it's not going to happen. One falls. Exus and Razer going to be the last two alive for the Pride side. A minute to go now. They'll play carefully. They'll play slowly because they need to find picks. They need to find an advantage. They need to find force the issue here against Owen attacks. As Exus is going to give away his position. And position on the bomb, I do believe. He picks up one. And the CTs have themselves locked out pretty nicely here. So 40 seconds on the clock. It will actually be another pick coming in. 78 HP on Exus. ECFN going to fall. And now Arna attacks, well, they'll still hold the line. They're still waiting for them to push them through because they're expecting an A-site hit, which is exactly what it's going to be. The bomb gets dropped. And now Razer will just get shut down as well as he enters onto the site. 17-17. Alternate attacks even things up here. They have a good chance to take it against the Pride side.
Yeah, no way in that situation that Texas and Morales clutched that round just because alternate attacks already had 3 guys up on A site and they decided to go away. That position on hut is really powerful when someone is coming through main, and we saw like easy frag for Tizian in that situation. Now again, Pride sticking to what worked, but Tizian already really aggressive. He can definitely surprise his opponents, but he's spamming. They're spamming him through the smoke, and he's dead.
Spam works, of all things, through the smoke, tag damage and taken down. Nexus gets the opening pick for Pride. Now Arna attacks are on the back foot here. This one's playing for match point here, playing for nuke point. As the 5 team players will start to get themselves towards the outside of the secret area. It looks like they're going to try and push very quickly on towards that B site here. A minute to go, but they're going to hold out and bide their time for a second here.
Yeah, ECFN in a really good position, even though he has 90 minutes. That's, if I'm not mistaken. Okay, Morales goes down, Luz gets lost creation. Now, frags roll down. Sarsen gets traded. Luz gets frag. Only Crispy left with AWP. 1-on-4. In this situation, he definitely can go and save this one. And he decides to save. Goes on the roof. Amazing stuff from Pride, even though I thought, okay, alternate attacks definitely have a read on this one, and they already have 3 players on B site. They seem to fall down pretty easily, and only Crispy left. This will be, as you said, the match point for Pride. If they take this nuke from alternate attacks, even though at the start I said Pride is going to take this one 16-10, I believe alternate attacks definitely proving me wrong and playing this nuke to their best. Axis dies to a bomb. That's interesting.
Not something I think Pride will be too concerned about, to be honest. I mean, yes, it's 1 player dying, but it's still got 3 left, so they can reinvest securely in the economy that they do have. Alternate attacks. Not looking so flaky, but it's going to be the last round of the of this overtime in particular, actually. Pride playing to win. Alternate attacks looking for a second overtime here as the utility on this T side will be used once again towards the outside smoke. It's worked so well for them so far during this matchup. Will it go and take them over the edge? We're about to find out. More presence out towards the red box. Two players trying to challenge towards that outside. One going a bit too aggressive, and now all the T players are going to walk right around them in this case. And now they will get themselves back towards Secret, back towards the lower tunnels. Tizzy's already rotated to try and deal with it. And then Minissi is also sitting back towards the hut area, trying to play lurk. And meanwhile, alternate attacks will just hold things down for a second as well. It should be Pride moving on through. Good damage being done by Tizzy, and actually 71 and 75 HP, but he peeks back away and spots out 3 heads. He isn't able to land a shot on a single one. He's down to 52 HP, and now it will be a minute to go with Pride moving quickly on towards the site. Rotations getting called, and, well, the Lurker is going to get the information on that right there. 2 players moving on through. It's going to be Oskrish that peeks out and takes down Morales in. X is moving his way back towards the back of the vents. Already the first pick's gone to the favor of alternate attacks.
Yeah, they have 3 guys on the B side. Even though Minis gets this one frag, I don't think they're going to expect 2 more guys on this B side. Blues coming out of main, but again Sarson in this powerful position. The hub gets that frag. Minis gets one, but TCFN trades him immediately. ECFN with another frag, and that will be double overtime.
Funny too, because Pride could have very easily shut down Cyrus, and if they just looked down, one player just jumped straight up, didn't check the box. Could have secured himself a very nice kill. That round could have gone so different, but in this case, not to be. Alternate attacks, 18 to 18. We're going to overtime too. We are going to second, about 10k MR3. Here we go. Going to be AWP vibe coming in from Crispy already from the alternate attack side, and Pride have got themselves the 5 AKs, of course. Very little AWP usage on this T side. So the question is, who will bite the bullet first? Who will go for that AWP? Because, well, at the end of the day, that could be a very key factor in one of these teams, particularly winning this one out. But we're talking about winning things out. Pride are going to start things out very, very aggressive. Goes very quick in towards the A site. And, well, aggression also going to come out from alternate attacks as Oskrish going to peek out and get the first pick of the round to the favor of the TT side. Crispy tapping away with the AWP. Lands a second flick. And now 3 on 5 coming on through. He's going to get flanked. And finally will get taken down by Loves, but not before he's traded out by ACFN. So alternate attacks definitely on point to trade, definitely on point to keep things in their favor. A 2 on 4 will ensue to the favor of the CT side.
Yeah, for a second I thought TCFN is really late with his rotation, but he helps him. At the end, Crispy dies, but he trades that frag immediately. As you said, Axis now looking towards heaven. Not gonna find anyone right now, and 3 players for alternate attacks on A side. They expect Pride to go for that A side once again. Axis picked up that bomb that was on Cat together with his friend Morales. They have 2 smokes and 2 molotovs, but I think Sarson in this position can definitely get 1 frag, and at that point, this is round for alternate. Sarson gets 1 frag. Axis not expecting Tizian, but immediately flicking to him, dying to Sarson once again, and 19th round for alternate attacks. Definitely looking strong, and I think reading Pride pretty well.
Yeah, definitely. Just knew where all the angles were to cover. In this case, the CT side will have their 19th. Pride will buy back in with the full AKs, and you can see that thanks to the lack of a bomb plant, they are going to be pretty worse off for their economy. You can see very little amounts of money. So if they lose this round, then this could be an easy 21 match point for alternate attacks. So Pride, a very important round for them, a very important play. Also, we'll have to go to overtime 3 if they end up losing this one. So AWP out for Crispy once again, playing that from the same angle he's played it over towards the Hell area. Been very effective with it, and Pride will once again go for the secret to be push. Something that's worked out for them extremely well, and it will work out more potentially once again here now. 4 players back towards the site will get themselves on it very, very quickly and will get the bomb down. So alternate attacks, lack of aggression, lack of defensive over towards that B site will be shut out for a moment. They will be up for a retake here. After plant coming in from Pride. Not a single point of health has been lost for either side here.
Yeah, now Tizian loses his 22 health, and Sarson gets that frag. Morales immediately trades that one. Morales can find another one here, and he finds that one. Not gonna find the third. Frisbee and Sarsen both of them get those frags, and only Ritz left 1 and 2, and the bomb is being defused, and that would be another round for alternate attacks. This was a retake 5 on 5. One of a kind, I would say, and alternate somehow getting on top, even though Pride had 3 Molotovs, if I'm not mistaken, at the beginning of that round, or at after plant positions, and somehow Crispy and Sarsen managing to pull this one off. This is a match point for, or sorry, one more round for this half of overtime for alternate attacks. Now Pride not having that much of a money, they have 3 Molotovs and 2 smokes left. And they would go again for that control of yards and going fast B. Now Tizian is already there, and smartly he moves to vents and goes for rotation from his teammates.
Pride moving quickly towards the site. They got to get the bomb down. They've got to set up a good after plant. They've got to get themselves picked. Rejectus is already done. Razer going to be able to take down Tizian as well. So they're back to a 3 on 5. But 2 on 5. His alternate attacks are just running straight into these 1v1 headshots. Cyrus able to get one back, but he's traded so quickly. And it's going to be Pride that take their 19th. So alternate attacks are not going to be given their match point just yet. Here it's 19 rounds on the board for Pride. Alternate attacks will have 1 more half to play. They've got to get 2 more points to win it. Pride 3. We will see them buy up on the T side. AK's out. Crispy will get that one. Pride with the AWP on Minisi. Here we go.
Minis with AWP, and he's switching his position once again. He was in garage, he was on ramp, and now he's on cat, waiting for alternate attacks to attack that yard. Both of these teams seems like both of them love to take that control. Minis, he gets 1 frag and definitely saw 2 more guys there. So that's a lot of information coming out for Pride in the beginning of this round.
Towards a Cyrus going to get 1. Razer going to be able to take him back, but Crispy also going to be able to get quick trades. So we're back to a 3 on 3. A minute to go now. Alternate attacks. The aggression's only working in small fry. And this has got himself the AWP. He's got himself a frag already, but if he can trade it onto 2, then that would be perfect from him. He's been the bottom fragger for his team so far. So the question is, will he be going any further than that here? X is coming in from heaven, 1 from main. Actually, 2. 1 was also coming in from the bottom, going to go up towards Vent to try and hit this retake up here. Diffuse gets on everybody, so Pride have got some time to work with Crispy. Spots out 1, takes the rifle down. Cyrus and gets the AWP. So now Exus going to be alone in a 1 versus 3, which he just cannot win. And now on attacks will finally get their 21st, will finally get their map point here on Nuke. It's going to be Pride buying in with the full M4s once again here. No AWP on their hands. And they've got to use everything they've got to try and defend here to stop this one going away from their grasp. Oh, and attacks. Map point. Here we go. Round number 5 in overtime 2.
2 map points for alternate attacks. Maybe they can use this one to switch something up, try something new for this round. But when I say that, they go for those standard smokes on yard. Full wall of smokes for outside, but this round they decide to not go, and Minis already has all the information, but unfortunately doesn't get that frag. And we see fast play coming out of alternate attacks now towards ramp. They definitely switched something up with this round. They threw those wall of smokes on yard, but decided to go for ramp. But smartly, Morel's already on B site, and Luz gets the frag.
4 on 4, nice trades come on through. And Pride will keep this one even, and they need to keep it even. They need to take an advantage if they want to guarantee themselves a chance. And taking it up to overtime 2, and already they're going to run straight into the double kill from Morelzin. Takes 2 down. Tizian going to finally trade him out, but we're back to a 3 on 2 situation. Cyrusen and Tizian now the 2 lone members of the alternate attack side. Exus already sees this coming. He's backed himself into the corner of the hell position. So if they go down that route, they're going to get shut down so quickly. Fortunately, they're going to go ahead and head towards Radio Room. Rizat is already on A side to try and defend this one here. Quick rotations can be called from heaven. So It's going to be a difficult site hit from alternate attacks on this A site. Prodding away, they're going to start moving slowly through to the hut and might head over towards the offense area. Razer gets the first, Cyrus gets him down, has to plant the bomb here. The grenade will go on through, will push him out of position, and Exus will take the headshot, so Pride are not done yet. One round from a third overtime here. Alternate attack still cling onto their match point, but Pride, with one more buy in the banks, can they do it?
I like how Alternate switched that one up, because they already always on their T side were going for that control of yard, and now switching it up and going for that ramp control. Not working out, unfortunately, but I think Pride had a better positions at that point. Morales with the double kill, as you said. Laz in the meantime gets one frag, and Sarson really fast coming out of vents.
Minisi had a very good chance to pick up 2 kills right there with that Mag 7. He almost found it as well. But one pick comes in, one pick goes back. Alternate attacks trade it back together. And that'll be Cyrusson that rolls his way onto Morelzin as well. So now alternate attacks have the advantage. And could this be the part where it all falls apart for Pride? They will take the bomb towards the outside. And alternate attacks looking to push Secret. Once again, a strategy that's worked so well for Pride. Will they use that to kind of rub it in as insult to injury? It's like, you can use that, we can use that too, and it will work better for us. A minute to go now, utility tossed away. They will go towards Secret behind the red box. And rotations will come in, but there's only one player to defend at the early first line of defense here. One coming in from the ramp area as well, one still on the A side to try and defend. They'll move their way in towards the squeaky door area. And Crispy's going to take down Luz. That leaves a 2-on-4. A 2-on-3 as Exus trades nicely. Takes their headshot onto Oscarish. Down to the wire here. Pride clinging on for dear life in this matchup here. Bomb gets planted after plant. And retake coming in. Rizar in towards the vents area. Will he find anything here is the question. They've got some very passive angles. They're just going to peek at the moment they tap the bomb. They might just give him that right there. Exus, let's see if he can try and find him. Moves on through, tries to take a shot. Is he going to find it? ECFN peeks out from the door, takes him down. Rizar, last man alive, going aggressive, but he's going to take down one. Can't take down the second. Cyrusson takes the 22nd round for alternate attacks. Nicely done there.
Yeah, Sarson making a lot of troubles for Pride in that round. I think he won this round practically by